God, it looks cheap. I like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure as much as anyone else back in the 90s, but I also haven't seen it since the 90s. And I honestly don't think I ever saw Bogus Journey all the way through from beginning to end. But when I heard the news about the new Bill and Ted, I was still excited. Who doesn't want to see that again? That it was an awesome movie. And retro 80s stuff is always in now. And Keanu Reeves is Keanu Reeves, and everybody always wants to see Keanu. So, Bill and Ted 3 was an awesome idea. I was definitely glad to see it's not some weird reboot, or that they didn't do anything odd with it, or mess it up in some weird, obvious way. Right now, it just looks like a Bill and Ted movie. But I'm only making this video because watching the trailer, it looked cheap. Oh my god, it looked so bad. Not the story, the jokes looked okay, but the special effects and just the cinema, just the lighting on set, it looked horrible. I know it's not supposed to be coming out for a month or two, so maybe the special effects just weren't completed. This is an early trailer, and they didn't put too much in it. They look like some of the time travel stuff, but the special effects in the 80s look better. I was perplexed. So I hope they, get to work on cleaning up the special effects. Because as far as I can tell, that's the only area of the movie that looks to be lacking at this point. Keanu changed a bit. Like, Keanu's, like, bigger and, like, thicker, I should say. And his voice is different. The other dude, I forget his name. Which is horrible. I should have looked it up before I did this. Now I'm disrespecting the man. But he looks similar-ish. He's older, but he sounds the same. And so that works. And there are a couple funny bits. And then there's the nod to Death from Bogus Journey, which was one of the few teases that I did see, like, on Twitter or somewhere, where the dude who plays Death, whose name I also can't think of at the moment, is just posted a picture of himself in the Death costume, so everybody knew, oh, Bill and Ted 3, oh, it's coming. If the next couple trailers tidy up the special effects a bit, I might make a trip to the movies to see this one if the movies ever open back up. It should be a fun little movie, and it's definitely gonna have nods to the first two, and I'm sure it's gonna have random, topical pop culture references, but it should have awesome 80s references too. And it looks like they're gonna be traveling through time. I'm not sure what the story is. It's like they have to make us. They were supposed to unite the world, but they didn't live up to expectations because they're Bill and Ted. So the time travel council calls them in, and they have to finish writing the song that's supposed to unite the whole world that they were supposed to have written already. But because they have access to a time travel machine, their genius plan is to travel to the future after they've already written the song and steal the song from themselves so they don't have to do it. So, paradox away. That's an interesting premise. And you can there are tons of comedy should ensue from that, and we should see them from various timelines. We do see them in one scene when they're in the future, I guess, in prison, and they're ripped. They have these ridiculous prosthetic body pieces that make them look like they're 300 pounds in pure muscle. And that's funny to see, and that's definitely going to be hilarious and on the big screen. And when all the jokes play out, if the jokes are written well, it would be cool if they just went crazy with that and they kept seeing themselves in different times. They keep traveling further and further into the future to find when they write the song. And of course, the conclusion is going to be, well, they have to do it themselves, and then they're eventually going to do it, and then they're going to rock out at the end of the movie. And they're probably not going to unite the world, but it'll be a fun time, and hopefully it'll be an awesome song. I wonder if Keanu's gonna get his whole band together. Does he still tour? Didn't he have a band called like Dog Star back in the 90s? I don't know, but I'm thinking about it now, thinking about what they could do with it and the directions they could go with it. I hope I don't get ahead of them. I would say ahead of myself. I hope I don't get ahead of them and hype it up in my head. But it could be pretty cool, and they could do some silly things with it. I like laughing, and yeah. But that's all I got to say about this. And I'll see you if I ever make any other videos.
Excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.